we work the system, we complement with these trainings and this stuff. So the purpose of your personal development is to create a culture, okay? So the personal development is to create a culture, and you know that people are going to do what you do. They will never do what you tell them to. Never. They will watch you and say, okay, she's doing that now, or he's doing that now. And you can never tell anyone. That's a total violation of principles. If you tell someone to do something that you don't do yourself, will not work. I'm telling you. It will work for a short period of time until they realize that you're not walking the talk. Anyway, so the purpose of being here is personal development, and you can see it's personal development. Personal development is two words. It's personal and it's development. So who are you going to develop? Yourself. But I thought you said this was a webinar where we build leadership. Are we going to develop? Yeah, but you develop others through becoming. When you becoming, people will be attracted of your change. When they see that, wow, he's really walking the talk. He's really serious about this. He's really honest. He's not manipulating. He's a great leader. He stands up. He solves problems, and he's helping out, or she. So it's two words: personal development. So it's personal. It's you, and then development. So you got to develop. That means you're going to be better tomorrow than you were today. And then you create a culture of that kind of leadership with people who understand and follow principles. So then you got to know what the principle is. This is not too deep. This is simple. A principle never changes. If you don't know what a principle is, look it up in a dictionary. A principle never changes. You can also say it's universal law. Laws and principles, I will come back to that later in the webinar, are the same things. A principle never changes. To sow and to reap is a principle. What you sow, so shall you reap is a principle. And it never changes. You can never reap what you not have sown first. So, and there is a lot of principles. There's a lot of principle, a lot of things that you need to understand. So some of these slides I did last time, but I will go back because I want to make a foundation for you guys today so you really get it, okay? We started out telling you about ways you spend your time, 80% in the first two blocks, okay? But education is probably the most important block. How can I say that? How can you spend 80%? If that's the most important block, shouldn't you spend 80% of your time in that block? No, because this is an action-based business. This is not a theory. This is something we live and we eat and sleep, and we go out and just crush it. But why do I love this industry? Well, this is not different from any industries, in principle. But I love it because anyone can just come into this business and for a small amount of money, get a position, get plugged in the system, just follow a couple of steps and be successful. Isn't that a beauty? For a small amount of money. If you're going to start your own business, if you're going to start a 7-Eleven, it's going to cost you hundreds and thousands of dollars or euros. So anyone can come in this business and start if they just have a dream. If they just carry a dream of change, something that will give them more or less of something. You can change and get less problems. So you can get more and you can get less of something. But you need to change to get that. And what I mean with this slide, the psychology of winning, is that whatever comes in anyone's mind, that's where it happens. So you have a thought which will create a feeling. The power of thought, the power of the thinking, the power of your subconscious mind, whatever you want to have it. So there's no feeling without a thought. The thought always becomes before the feeling. I made this example last time. I'll do it again because it will teach you something valuable that you can carry with you. And the stuff we do on the Sunday school, you will have it forever. The money you make, you will not have forever. Some will burn it immediately. Some will lose it. Some will keep it if they follow the principles in these webinars. But what I'm saying, if you get this, if you take notes, if you're sincere, if you have a willingness to learn, you will carry this with you for the rest of your life, and you will solve problems. You will remember, and you will go, wow, those webinars with that crazy Swedish guy 10 years ago, whatever, 20 years ago, helped me solve this problem, because that's the way it's been for me. I met some people 30 years ago who helped me out, who mentored me and told me, hey, Peter, universe is built around laws. You don't see the planets just, swirling around on their own. It's a system. Everything is a system. It's follow a system. Anyway, so back to psychology of winning. That's why it's so important with positive thinking. And positive thinking is not everything, because that's just a little tiny bit. You can put positive thinking on autopilot if you put enough good stuff inside your conscious mind. Eventually go down to your subconscious mind, and you will be that person, or that build that character of yours. So the power of thought. First a thought, then a feeling. That feeling would create an action or no action, because if you have a bad feeling, you probably was thinking something bad, and will create no action. Like if someone has, let's say someone in your team has lack of trust, okay? That's what they're thinking. What kind of feeling will they have? A feeling of lack of trust. They don't trust something, or you, or the company, or the leadership, and that will create no action. But then I can tell you, I've learned through these 30 years, I've learned something really important. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Write it down. Put it inside your head. That doesn't mean that you're not going to help other people, or be part of a team, or be a team player. It doesn't mean that. It means mind your own business. So if you take care of you, if you just follow course, if you stay on course, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter what other people do. But if you bring lack of trust inside your head, or you bring in negativity, or you bring in whatever, and that's going to create something bad for you. So always look ahead and say, it will be all right. Doesn't matter what happens. It will be all right. And it will. I'm telling you, if you follow the principles that I teach here in Sunday school, doesn't matter what happens. You're a winner. And you will stay on that path. So the psychology of winning is important. That's why I say the third. Okay, I go back. Look here. I go back to the first slide, the system. Again, I said this part. You spend 15% of your time, but it's so important. Very carefully. You're not a mistake. You're here for a purpose. I don't know your purpose. Only you can find that out. But you're here for a purpose. And you're designed for success. Your creator has designed you to succeed. Everyone wants to be successful, don't you agree? If you go out in the city and you ask someone, hey, do you want to have some more, be some more, have a little bit better life? Or they go, yeah, but not everyone is willing to work for it. That's the difference. But everyone wants to be successful. Not everyone wants to do something or, solve problems or, be focused or stay on the path and be on webinars on Sunday school or, hassling with people, building teams. Not everyone want to do that, but everyone wants to be want to be successful. Success is also 100% predictable. I can look at a person and say, what are you doing today? And the person's telling me, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And I said, but you're not going to succeed. Why is that? Because also failure is predictable. Therefore, everything in life is designed by laws. We did this last time, but I will do it again because today I will go further, deeper, so you get it. How you can connect what I'm saying with the action that you're taking. Because listen carefully. Here's a $1 million one line. Personal development. That's what you need when it's tough. You're building yourself up. Personal development is what you need when you're going to solve problems. Personal development is what you need when people bad-mouthing you behind your back, or they're manipulating you, or they're lying to you. Or personal development you need to get ahead instead of get even. Personal development. So you put this stuff inside of you, and you will become a success. Because everything is just following laws. I will get into this, okay? So we agree everyone wants to be successful. So why is it that people are not successful? Here we come now to, the power of thought. The slide that I had before, which said thought, feeling, action, no action, result. Because every day, people are making choices. People are making choices if they're going to go right or left, if they're going to do this or that, if they're going to go into fear or fight, if they're going to love or be a scared little rabbit, if they're going to cry or if they're going to solve the problem. They can cry and solve the problem. That's okay. But it's not okay to go into victimhood. So if everyone wants to be a success, why is it? I'm telling you why it is, and you probably know as well as I do. It's what's inside your mind. It's what someone put there inside you. When you were born, it started. Maybe before, maybe even in the womb. I don't know, but I think for sure I know that as soon as we come out, we start. We're like a computer that gather information 24/7. Kids listen and they look and they make, okay, they're doing this, okay, what's going on over here? I recognize this, and the computer is just filling up with information. Then when you come out in life, you use that information to make your choices. So if someone told you that, rich people, there are thieves and crooks, you're never going to be successful because you don't want to be a crook. You don't want to be a thief. That's what I learned at my breakfast table with the peers I had around me, with my parents. So people who had money were crooks. So is everyone who have money crooks? Of course not. So you got to get rid of the old information to get some new information inside your mind. And the new information is what we're giving here. At Sunday school. You remember this? People who have the wrong mindset, they will stay in the two lower levels, psychological and safety needs. And they will never move up in Maslow's pyramid towards self-actualization because they make their choices based out of fear. They're scared. And I'm telling you, most things in life is go against your fear. Most good things in life is go against your fear and just do it. And when you do it, you will realize that wasn't too bad, you know. And when you cross the threshold, you will realize, like, holy moly, I mean, I've been scared of this. That wasn't too bad. No, of course not. So we use the information to move up the ladder. And you can clearly see what I'm talking about here, that is a red thread. So some people, they will listen to, you know, the peers they have around them, and they will stay that way because that's the way they got taught, you know, and they will never move. But inside of us, inside every human being, that's why this is so beautiful with our business. We take people who are in the two lower levels and we wake them up and we say, you can have more. You can do more. You can be something. You can change. You don't have to stay this way. What do you mean? I can show you. That's why I love this part that we're doing now with the personal development, because this part is real. You will keep this for the rest of your life. And even if you stop doing this, you will have this with you. If you stop doing business, the money will stop. Yeah. You know, the team will stop. The people you met will stop. But the knowledge will never go away. You will have it. If you use it, that's another thing. I don't know. That's up to you. But you will always have the education, the personal development that we gave you. So are you listening now? Or you get it? Do you get it now? It's all inside your mind. That's where the change is. So what do we do? If we are in lower levels of the pyramid, what do we do? We start using the laws. You know, laws make life predictable. You can as you know, as easy as you can give someone a recipe for a cake, you can give them a recipe for success. The problem is the people not following the recipe. They leave stuff out. That's why you need discipline to build your character. I've been talking about that, and you hear I'm repeating stuff that you recognize. You have to build your character with discipline. Discipline is you don't feel like it, you don't want to do it, you don't feel nothing of it, but you do it anyway. So laws make life predictable. Success is not a pursuit. So what do I mean? This is crazy. You're talking crazy stuff. I don't get it. Success is not a pursuit. No, it's not. Success is a result of obedience to the laws. Wow. So it's not the pursuit of success. We're not going to go out and become successful. We follow laws and we're becoming. And success will be a result of that obedience. That's when mentorship works. Because a mentor will don't like you don't want to hear it, you know. Wow, why is he, you know, so tough on me when he told me this and that, and he, you know, and then you realize after you've done it, you thank him. Thank you, Because if you like everything that your leader tell you, you have the wrong leader. You're not growing. So there are natural laws and there are supernatural laws. I will not do the supernatural laws here today. I will do that in a bonus session for the people who want. But the natural laws are inherent in creation. Wow. That means it was here before you and me and everyone else. So it's inherent in the creation. It's established natural order. It regulates natural relationship. So you see, natural, the word natural comes, natural laws cannot be changed. Doesn't matter if you don't like it when someone tells you a principle. Says, well, if you're going to make some money, you're going to go out and recruit, and you don't like to hear that. You're going to go out and recruit. Not only you have to recruit, you have to follow up, and not only have to follow up, you have to build some leadership within your team. You don't only have to build some leadership, you have to be a better person. You got to start to become humble, and you got to start to thinking more of other people than yourself. You don't want to. Some people don't want to hear that. I don't care what they want to hear, because laws cannot be changed. A law is there. So you may not like it. Doesn't matter what you think about it. Natural laws has built-in consequences. Wow. It's built in. So doesn't matter. It's not a punishment, from God or from your parents or from your school or from because the consequences are built in. Some people walk around in life saying, I always, it's built in the laws. Are you starting to getting it now? I hope so. The power of laws and principles. Laws are universal. We did this last time, but I will do it again. Just I heard that repetition is good. They're universal. They're permanent, which means that they never change. They work anywhere and everywhere. So some people say, I can't do it because, I was born in this country and, we're all stupid or we can't. No. Laws work everywhere and anywhere. So some people think they're going to leave a city or a country just to become successful because they can't become successful. There's a little bit of truth in that, because you feel more relaxed if you go somewhere else. But in principle, you can do this everywhere, anywhere. It doesn't matter. You don't have to go to another country to become successful, because they work everywhere. Otherwise, there would be, in a poor country, there would be no successful people. No success. If that would be the principle, that country, no one succeeds. Is that a truth? Is that a principle? No, of course not. It's just that something else has been going on, some manipulation or politics and stuff like that. So laws work everywhere, anywhere. Laws guarantee success. Laws can never be broken. You can never break a law. You can have a consequence, but you can never break a law. Because judgment is inherent in. So some people don't realize that like a principle is that there's no shortcuts. You can work smarter, you can do it in another way, but there's people who want to take shortcuts. The longest way to success is a shortcut. So if you want to try to get something for nothing, you're breaking a law. That was one of the first lines my mentor told me. You can't get something for nothing. There are no such thing, he told me. You will always have to put something in to get something out.